HiFi Rose Audio has announced two new products. The first one is their RS520 all-in-one network streamer. It really does a lot, but I'll explain what it can do. And then the next product is another, pretty much it's a streaming DAC. It's also a preamp and then a hub. This model is the RS250A. Okay, so let's first start out with the RS520, which is an all-in-one network streamer. So what we're looking at here is a high-quality network streamer that can do a lot of stuff combined. It's an update to the company's RS150 network streamer as well as the RA180 integrated amplifier. So it's a combination of the two things these two products can do. So it's a network streamer as well as an integrated amp, and then there is a DAC inside. So you get a lot. It's all in one basically. So you get a lot for the money you will end up paying. The RS20 is feature packed. It supports Mqa. So it supports high-res audio. It supports Spotify Connect. You can play back audio at the highest level. The highest format. It does that for you quite literally. Supports DSD, supports PCM audio pass through, and it's as good as it gets for most people. It does have an integrated amp, so the design of the amp inside is a class A and B amp, so you can use it with your speakers, with your basic speakers. It's going to do a decent job for what you want it to do. It's a very nice product. I don't think a lot of people will have issues or complain about what it's able to do for them in general. So that's the first product. Then the next one is the RS250A. The RS250A is another product from the brand that is pretty much another audiophile network streamer. It's a DAC as well as a preamplifier. So it does a lot for the money. Then this model is coming with the ESS9028 PRO DAC chip that is inside. It's going to offer you a lot of value for the money. It supports Mqa, it supports Tidal, it supports Qbot, it supports Amazon Music, and it's really good for the money. I don't think a lot of people will have issues with this model as well. It's more or less about your budget. Can you afford these two products and any one of them? It depends on what you're aiming to have in your collection. This model, this RS250A, coming with an 8.8-inch IPS screen. So the screen is big enough to be able to show you exactly what you're working with in front of you. So it's definitely a very nice product. Honestly, I don't think a lot of people would complain. I do feel it will give you the best value. In fact, it even supports 32-bit high-res audio at 768 kilohertz. So it's at the best it can offer you. And then DSD is supported. It has is 512. It really does a lot. Supports Mqa decoding. Very easy to use. Has a very top-notch DAC chip. The only thing is the price. Can you afford the price? Now, as for price, for the RS250A, you're looking at £2,350. That's really much. And it's also supplied with a Bluetooth remote control. So, look, you have value for the money. If it's something you can afford, then honestly I would say go for it, because the company does give you value. I do trust HiFi Rose. They're a South Korean brand. They've been very successful for all these years. They've been very consistent with their releases, and I expect this to be a very successful release nonetheless. So drop the details down in the description if you want to have a look at each of them. Subscribe to the channel, like our content. I'll see you guys very much next time.